The Rays are in town, and the Yankees are trying to expand their division lead. It's the Game Day Show. Before we get to the highlights, let's take a look at the lineup and starting pitcher for today's game. Luke Voit is in the leadoff spot. Yes, you heard that right. Luke Voit, the speedster, leading off. Gio Urshela is at third base, looking to get hot again. Aaron Hicks started to heat up last night. He's in center field. Gleyber Torres at shortstop. Gary Sanchez in there at catcher. He's played many days in a row. Might be due for a day off soon. Mike Tauchman out there in left field. Clint Frazier back out there again in right field for Aaron Judge. Miguel Andujar looking to get going. He is 1 for 17 on the year. He's a DH. And Thairo Estrada, the exciting young infielder, he is at second base. And on the mound, Masahiro Tanaka. Tonight is a big game for the Yankees, and Masahiro Tanaka is a big game pitcher. Currently sporting a 2.31 ERA, looking for his first win of the year.
Swing and a miss. Tanaka strikes out Met. Fly ball, right field. Coming on is Frazier. On the run toward the line, he makes the play.
The teams have admitted, both teams, that they really don't like each other.
Line into center field. Right there is Hicks, and they're going to turn this into a double play. Wendell just took off, read that incorrectly. And
thought it was pretty good the way he brought it. I mean, to say that they don't like us first. You see him lace one down the right. Pretty one-sided on who's carrying the offense for the Rays right now.
That one's driven out to left center field and deep. Hicks turns, looks, see ya. A 3-run home run for Lau. Deserve it, what he's done in this business. Iconic. And he is now a Hall of Famer. And he's a great boss. He's an innovator. The things he's done. That one is drilled to left field. Going back is Meadows. Turning, looking, see ya. Alone.
First Yankee hitter to beat
See, that
Snell.
ball's supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah, that ball's supposed to be on the inside corner. You see, pull those hand in right to the barrel.
That one's driven deep to left field. Going back is Meadows. He's on the track. He's at the wall. See ya! A 2-run home run for Voit. The leadoff man with power.
Do it. Do it blind. Do it off the sound. Sounded like he hit it good. He did.
It did sound. It sounded like Michael had a call, too.
Ripped to right field. It's a base hit. Gonna go to the wall. Played out there by Frazier. He comes up throwing. The throw to second is...
So tough night for Masahiro Tanaka. In the past, he's gotten away from his fastball. A couple years ago, he gave up like 30 home runs. And since then, he's been throwing less and less of the fastball, more sliders, more splitters. But tonight, the Rays loaded their team, their lineup, with left-handed hitters, which basically took that slider away from him. He's thrown the slider into lefties before. We've seen it in the past, even to Tampa Bay. But tonight, he just wasn't getting whiffs on that pitch, and he was basically going fastball and splitter. And the problem was his splitter was not splitting very much a lot of the time, and his fastball was about 92 at the belt, which in the industry we call a meatball. It was a fat beach ball of a pitch, and that's why it was getting driven all over the ballpark tonight. So not a good start for Masahiro Tanaka, and that's 2 in a row that are not great. So, if he wants a new contract, he's got to turn it around quickly, right the ship. There were some positives. Luke Voit hit another home run. He looked good out of the leadoff spot. Drew a 8-pitch walk, I think, in the first inning. Might have been 7 pitches, but either way, good at bat. Drew a walk leading off the game. Yankees weren't able to do anything with it, but then later on he hits that big 2-run home run. Sanchez hit another home run. So, he's not hitting for the high batting average, but slowly you're seeing that OPS creep up, because when he does get a hit, it's typically for 4 bases. So better job for Sanchez as of late. I thought Nick Nelson did an okay job. I thought he looked good out of the bullpen. He was just called back up to replace Ben Heller, who was sent down. I thought Tyro Estrada had some good swings. I thought Clint Frazier had a pretty good night. He had a base hit, and he had that great throw from right field, just a laser beam. Now, it's not a Judge throw, but he has a very good arm, and he throws it right over top. If you watch him throw, he delivers the ball directly over top, which puts a lot of backspin on the ball, which means it's very true. A lot of times when you throw from the outfield, especially if you throw from like 3/4, you're just kind of launching it. That creates more of a side spin, like a 2 to 7 spin, and it'll cause that ball to fade to the arm side. But he was right over top, threw it very true right to second base to throw that guy out. So impressive night for Clint Frazier. Hey, can't win them all. I'll be back tomorrow for the pregame. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.